Okay, Ralphs and Chains here, and I'm completing off a series I started a while ago. Dragon Ball Evolution Rant. Well, and this is the final installment of this rant. I might as well talk about... I actually watched it, okay? I actually watched it, and you know what? I have one thing to say about it. It wasn't as bad as I thought. No, I'm not saying it's good, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. It wasn't the cinematic abortion I thought it was going to be. It was more just a mildly unentertaining piece of garbage being smeared on my face. It wasn't the cinematic abortion, though. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't one of the worst movies of all time. It was just a bad movie, a big letdown. Now, for a $45 million budget, or $100 million budget, depending on who's reporting it. I mean, I don't know whether I should believe in a Mexican TV station or TV Guide, whichever one you think is more reliable. I think it's TV Guide, so I'm going to say 100 million. According to that, that's $100 million that they spent on that. $100 million. Now, okay. Now, normally with a $100 million movie, I expect to get something like Watchmen. A good, well-put-together movie. It has its plot, it has its point, it's nice and clean. Okay, here's what you get with Dragon Ball Evolution. I fell asleep during it. I didn't pay for it, I watched it on my computer screen, and guess what? I fell asleep during it. I actually fell asleep. I have no clue what happens in the end of that movie because it is so boring. I'm sorry, am I the only person who's ever fallen asleep from a movie like that before, because I just think it's crazy. These awful movies come out and they really expect me to stay awake during it. Now, to its credit, I really like Bulma and I really liked Roshi, which I didn't really get to see Piccolo that much because I fell asleep. Like, I don't know, 45, 60 minutes into it. I didn't get that much of Piccolo. I didn't get to see Goku transform. I hated Yamcha, and I hated Goku. I hated Justin Chatwin as Goku, and I hated What's-His-Face as Yamcha. But want to know what my solution to that would be? Replace Yamcha and Goku. Have Justin Chatwin play Yamcha, have What's-His-Face play Goku. That would have been a good movie. A good movie. Instead, we get this piece of garbage that, just Fox with, here, money, pff, make something. And it has to be PG. Like, I don't think you could release a Dragon Ball Z episode, or a Dragon Ball episode, into the theaters and it not get a PG-13, which that's crazy. And this movie got a PG. Now, I'm not one to say, because one of my favorite movies is Snow Day, as you saw in one of my previous videos. Snow Day is a good movie. And it's a PG. But that can pull it off. It's a kid's movie. Dragon Ball Evolution is targeted towards an older audience. Now, PG-13, that would open them up to, mild cussing and a little bit of violence, Instead, everything gives very, it's like, oh, pull my punch. I just can't stand that kind of stuff. It's that fake martial arts wire stuff. Now, which you would expect in a movie like that, but it's not interesting. The Matrix was interesting. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was interesting, YouTube. But guess what, YouTube? This movie is not interesting. There's no storyline behind it to pull it forward. Oh my god. This movie is just horrible. I recommend it for no one. I repeat, no one. Ever. This movie upset my cat so much, it's yowling right now. She's yowling. You hear her? That's how bad this movie sucks. My cat's crying from it. Anyway, I have to sign off, but, I have to say one thing. Do not watch Dragon Ball Evolution. And guess what? They're making a sequel, so who knows? Maybe there'll be Dragon Ball Evolution Z Rant in the near future. They're planning a sequel. The guy who played Spike and is playing Piccolo already signed on, so it's happening. Are you happy